Man, I'm super excited. We got Trevor Jackson. Welcome to VladTV.
Thanks for having me. I love VladTV. I watch your guys' stuff. It's awesome.
Ooh, what's your favorite interview?
Oh, you guys are always coming out with some. There's always some good, juicy bit of something. I can't even pick one.
I love it, man. Well, I'm super grateful you're here. You're one of my favorite people.
Yes, you're one of mine. That's why we said yes immediately. I was like, Shirley, bet.
I appreciate you. Man, if it's cool, can we start at the beginning?
Yeah, please.
Born in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indianapolis, Indiana, yep.
What was that like? Because I actually, when I moved to LA, I actually had a roommate and they were all from Indiana. Mm-hmm. So I know it's like big Midwest.
Yeah, very Midwest.
Vibes.
A lot of cornfields, a lot of racism. No, but a lot of my family's there. That's the main reason why I love it there. But I do think it's cool, but I didn't want to live there forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I love my people there. I love my city. Go Pacers. Go Colts. But yeah, it was dope.
It was good?
It was cool. It was cool growing up there. I had started off tapping there.
At 3 years old?
3 years old, I was tapping, and then that kind of led me to other stuff, other avenues of life. I was like competing and traveling and stuff. And then I did a little local show called Beef and Boards when I was there. And from that came Lion King, after Lion King for like 3 years. And then I moved here 2008. So I've been out here almost 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lion King, you played Simba at 8 years old, right? Mm-hmm. How was that?
That was like my training grounds. I always say, like, I got to meet so many, not even just training grounds for, like, you know, my career, but just as life. I got to meet people from so many different walks of life and study different things, whether it's dancing, music, acting. They went to this school, that school. It was just very well-rounded. So to be around that when I was young, the possibilities for me were limitless. So I encourage everybody to try and do as much as they can. But yeah, they were all top of their game, singers. And so it was a training ground. I was watching people just taking it in. And after that, I realized I had to do that for the rest of my life,
Crazy.
Entertain.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you're in that moment, were you like, oh shit, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Yeah. And at that time, it's funny because it didn't seem as, vital as it does now. Like, at that time, it's like, oh, I'm just having a good time. Oh, and it's fun. But little did I know that was the seed for it,
Right.
I'm doing now. But yeah, I remember there would be times I'd be on stage and I'd just be like, yo, I'm just having fun up here. And all these people are like laughing and smiling in their day. Maybe, I don't know what they were doing before they got here, but right now everybody's smiling.
Right.
And if I'm the only one on stage. So I was like, if I can do that and bring that to people, then that's a life worth living.
That's beautiful. And I know you fell in love with music. Mm-hmm. Gregory Hines, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Gregory Hines was the birthplace for the entertainment, him and Michael in general, because of the tapping.
Oh, okay.
So tapping, I was like studying him, and he's like one of the most amazing tappers of all time. So when I would watch his movies and stuff, he was singing, he was dancing. And I was like, oh, he's on screen, so he's acting too. I want to do all that. I want to be that guy.
For sure.
And he was just an enigma, So then from that, I was like, yeah, later in life. And then the writing my own music didn't really come till later. Like I knew I always wanted to do it, but then I was like, oh, I don't just have to do this part. I can do this part too. I used to think that, I had to have someone write a song for me. I make the beat. You can do it all if you want. For sure.
I think I saw you when you found out Michael Jackson died.
Yes.
You ran until you got lost.
Yes. Found my way home, but it was bad.
I used to run a lot and I've gotten lost and I panicked.
Yeah. No, I didn't panic. I mean, I was more worried about Michael. I didn't really care that I was lost. So I was just like, I was like 11, 12, but I just remember like my mom made an inhumane sound. Like I'd never heard her sound like that. It was like, and I was like, what the heck? And and I looked at the TV and then I just ran up the screen. There was such a movie scene. I like got the screen door. I was like, damn. On my way back. Oh. Crazy. I was dramatic.
Oh, damn. Yeah. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Right.
Heartbreak Hotel is one of my favorite ones.
Okay, for sure.
But I mean, come on, dude. There's so many. He's just a hit maker.
For sure. I think I saw you recently post you tap dancing.
Yes. So that was crazy. Should we talk about that?
Please.
Okay, let's talk about that.
I'm so impressed. I watched it twice. I was like, wow.
Yeah, no, I did tap dance kid and I didn't want to do it at first. And I'm so glad I did. My mother is, she's also my manager. So we often have conversations about stuff. And that was when she was really, Cam, right?
Love her.
She was very adamant about it, And I was like, man, I don't know. I'm just not in that space. I don't want to really do stage anymore. You know what I'm saying? And when I went there, I had such like a spiritual like opening, you know, I felt, and at that time I felt very like monotonous in my life. I just kind of felt like I was in a loop and blah, blah, blah. And that just kind of like broke everything and like kind of got me re-excited about entertainment again and creating things. But also going back to history, you know, the history of tap and all of these people that paved the way for me that, you know, sometimes you forget existed. Even when I think about like Migos, right? I'm like, oh, wow. There would be no Migos without the first tap dancers. Our first performances ever as Black people in America was tap dancing on stage. Wow. You know what I'm saying? We weren't allowed to do anything else. Hey, let them do that. You know what I'm saying? But turn that into us singing then and then us working with Shirley. You know what I'm saying? It's just the evolution of it is crazy to think about. So when I was there, I was just awakened to all of that. And yeah, it was a lot. It was the hardest thing I've probably done to this day. I had to learn a 2.5 hour show in 10 days. I had 5 songs I had to learn. And my dumb ass didn't look at the damn script before I got there. So I literally got there and was like, they were like, so you know the songs? I was like, no. They were like, you know the script? I was like, no. They were like, great, let's get it. And so literally I had 10 days. I was doing like 9 hours a day. Then I'd even come back after it was closed. Me and Jared would go and like work on different stuff. My feet hurt, my body hurt. I was sitting in bath salts.
Oh my god! But
it was worth it. And it was life-changing for me for sure. And then even that story of Tap Dance Kid was pretty powerful.
That's amazing. Because I feel like anything you do with that, whether it's acting, music, it's almost like you're made for this.
Sure.
Right? No?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so. And I'd say it's the good thing about it is like it's like things that I didn't know were doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, my life kind of, I just go with the flow and I follow that and I lean on that because of moments like this, you know, when it's revealed to you, hey, you were made for this. And all of those times that you just went with your gut to do this or you just wanted to branch out and do that. Right. It's never not made sense. So that's why I always follow that. Like tomorrow I could wake up and be like, yo, I want to paint a 500-foot portrait or something. And if I give my all to it, it'll be dope. So I just got to keep following that, and I'm thankful for it. But yeah, no, definitely, I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Right. So.